Hey everyone, welcome to this new episode of I Married A Geek, the show where we invite you into our lives. I am Gavin.
I'm Phil.
And that's Dog.
Hey, she even looks like she's talking. What?
Do you hear music or something? Like weird? It sounds like those heavy mechs in Destiny that the Fallen have in Europa, which shows what a fucking geek for that game I am. It sounds like that in the distance. What is that? Are they playing music next door?
I doubt they would be listening to music that loud or music that you would hear.
But do you hear it?
No, you know I'm deaf.
Maybe it's the background, because I was playing Minecraft. It might be music in the background. I don't know. Anyway, sorry.
Maybe it's the cars driving by and you've got the front window open.
It sounds like a little mechanical stuff. Like, I swear to God, it sounds like the noise that makes those mechs make on Europa. When you hear in the background, they're like... Anyways, the dog heard it earlier. Anyways, so hey, welcome to today's episode. We're going to all talk about TV shows and stuff today because Phil binge watches TV shows more than I do. And then so much so that he has dreams about them. Like this week he had a dream about Law and Order. And I was like, did it go dun-dun in the middle of your dream?
You know, and it bothers me because I like weird shows sometimes. Like 2 or 3 years ago, I binge watched Oz, which is one of my favorite shows. But I had to stop my marathon of it because I started having dreams about being in prison, and I was like, no. It's a bunch of hot dudes doing crazy shit on the show, but that's not really what it's going to be like.
That's not prison.
I don't want to have these dreams, so I had to stop watching it.
Yeah, so I will binge watch in short bursts, and I will move around. Like, I really want to binge watch all the original G.I. Joe and Transformer cartoons soon.
Ooh, that would be fun.
I want to binge watch all the He-Man and She-Ra. Like, I just want to start having some, because I only watch a few, current shows that'll be on Hulu. Like, I watch The Conners, I watch This Is Us. Oh my God, if you could binge watch This Is Us,
that is such a depressing show.
Never stop crying.
But that dude is really hot. But yeah, it's such a depressing show.
I did binge watch a show recently that was canceled and way mishandled. And...
Go ahead.
I understand everyone has opinions and everyone has feelings.
No, you don't. You don't understand that.
I do.
No.
But not everyone shares those opinions and feels you. I think it's okay to laugh at the dark side of life because it's part of life. It's okay to celebrate death. It's okay to do things like that. It's not taboo to me. I finally broke down because it was on sale, and I bought the Heathers TV show that was made in 2018 that never really saw the light of day because of all the school shootings. I thought this motherfucker had seen the Heathers movie because we talk about it all the time, and sister-in-law loves it. I've watched it a couple times, and I was like, it's heavy social commentary in that movie. Very much so. So, of course, the TV series, which was designed to be an anthology series, is going to be social heavy commentary. Like, they were doing active shooter drills in that show before that was an actual thing.
No, active shooter drills were before 2018.
Really?
Yes, I had to learn about them when I was in IT, and I started over there in 2014.
In a school?
No, we had to do them for the workplace.
Yeah, no, this is in a school.
If they did it in workplaces, they had it in schools before.
Anyways, this show is fucking amazing, y'all. And of course it got trashed because it's a remake of Heathers, but it's the character situation, but it goes in way different directions. Lots of social commentary about the youth today and how they want to be insta-famous. It was great. And
Scream 4 did that before them.
We will never get the 10th episode because the 10th episode, they blow up the high school, basically. So I had to watch that one online, which... Watching things online on these free services sucks because they play commercials every 2 seconds. And I swear to God, if I see any more Abraham Lincoln Financial spots in one show, I'm going to blow my brains out. Because that's the only sponsor I guess this place had, and every 5 minutes it was 3 of those in a row. The exact same 3 commercials in a row.
That was highly insensitive to the Lincoln family.
Blow my... I don't care. So the show is really fucking amazing. And I wish it would have done well because the next season was, I think, going to be like in hoity-toity French Revolution or something. Yeah, I don't know how they were going to do the anthology series of the show, but it was amazing. Other shows that get canceled way before their time, just they suffer the same fate. Like, everyone screams about Firefly. I thought Firefly was just okay. You know,
If that.
I enjoyed the movie. I enjoyed the concept, but there's things that are just way ahead of their time that maybe had come out later and would have been more popular. Um, just all sorts of. I mean, history is riddled with things like that. But recently, it seems like they want to cancel things because they think it's socially inappropriate and they make offhand humor and things like that. And to me, I just think that's a little too much for you guys to try to cancel because it's.
There are people who have lost family in school shootings that might not think it's funny to have a show that talks about it so irreverently because it's a painful subject.
I get it.
It would be like making a funny comedy series where you're laughing about people dying from the pandemic. Nobody wants to see that shit because it's not funny. You don't make a joke out of it.
But you can.
It's not appropriate.
Just Look Up. Great movie people wanted to complain about because it's very much social commentary about today. Concept of the movie. Two scientists discover there is a world-ending asteroid on its way to Earth and everyone wants to spin it for their own good. The president wants to hide it and wants to start a Don't Look Up campaign. So all the people who are following the president refuse to look up. And you can literally see it in the sky. Like, it's freaking hilarious. The Hunt is another example of a movie that is really funny but was misconstrued massively and got pulled because some other violent activity. But that movie's hilarious. That's the one where everyone that's popular like died at the beginning. Like, what's going on here? It was
okay.
Anyways, great movie. So it's fun when we binge watch shows because like I will binge watch things that he just can't get into, like This Is Us, Handmaid's Tale, stuff like that. He'll binge watch cop dramas. Reality TV. Like, he does Dance Moms at least once a year. He watches the entire run of Dance Moms.
It's such a good show.
And since he works from home, it's literally on all day long. So he gets to do it in like a week. Mine takes a lot longer. And I've got other things to do. Noise. Then put on some music.
No, that's where you and I are different. I can put TV on and not pay attention to it and have it be background noise. But if I put on music, my brain wants to engage with it and analyze the lyrics. And if I put on something instrumental, my brain wants to think about the song structure and how they organize it.
Video artist.
If there's TV on, you are like 100% invested in it.
I was binge watching King of the Hill these past few weeks while I've been at work with nothing to do. I'll pull up King of the Hill on Hulu and watch it. Great show. Does not need a revival. Beavis and Butthead, great show. Getting a revival. Not sure how I feel about it yet, but they're old-ass middle-aged men now.
The last time a show got canceled, I thought it was before its time, was Dead Like Me, which was a really fun show, really good show. And then they made that little like movie to try to see if there was interest in reviving it, but the movie was just god-awful. It was like with Strangers with Candy. Strangers with Candy was hilarious. And then they made that terrible movie. It was like, oh, well, there goes that series.
Well, another one that's prime example of things before its time was Invader Zoom. I cannot fathom who at Nickelodeon said, let's get the dude who did Johnny the Homicidal Maniac to do a kids show, and not expecting what they got. And that thing has found such a massive following since it got canceled, because it got canceled for Butt Ugly Martians, which was an awful, awful show. And my problem was Zim came on during Farscape, and I had to choose one, and I watched Farscape over Zim. And so I would watch Zim afterwards, and that show ended
really back when you had to make those hard life choices.
Man, it was hard, because I was watching something on Nickelodeon right before it, and they'd advertise Invader Zim, but it's time to go switch over to fucking Farscape, y'all.
Kids today will never understand that struggle.
They won't.
Just like they'll never understand having to make a mixtape off the radio.
Farscape was the one that they just kind of ended unceremoniously. They wrapped it up with the miniseries that kind of fixed it all, but to be
honest, I could have watched like another 5 seasons of Buffy, but you know,
I think Buffy needed to come to an end.
The thing that made me realize it did was when they did that comic book, like to be a season of the show. I was like, oh god,
was awful. It started out okay, but the end payoff was not worth it. Like
when they did that comic book thing, I was like, oh okay, now it needed to end. They did it right.
I do like binge watching Buffy from time to time.
I did it last year.
But I haven't binge watched 80s morning cartoons in a long time, and I think I want to do that.
You know what I still haven't been able to get through all the way is Angel. I tried. I gave it like an A for effort, but I just was like, really?
It's a very different show, but you think you'd be able to do it because it's more of a cop drama.
No, and it's just far less interesting.
Well,
like Buffy was that bad bitch you wanted to watch fuck people up, but with Angel it's just like, oh, okay, so he's a big dude with superpowers who can beat people up. It's not as fascinating as the little tiny girl running around fucking people up when it's a 6-foot tall guy with superpowers.
Yeah, like I said, I don't watch a whole lot of things on a weekly basis. I watch Connors. I watch The Righteous Gemstones on HBO Max because that show's fucking hilarious. But everything else, I'll just wait and binge watch and have fun with it. And I know we have G.I. Joe, and I know we have Transformers, I know we have He-Man and She-Ra.
We have Gem.
And Gem.
You left the most important one off the list.
We do need to do a Gem binge watch.
Me and Angie used to do Gemathons.
I heard nothing about your Gem marathons from everyone you knew when I was trying to get this gift wrapped up for you. They were so excited. The stories of how you could not pass over the opening credits because you had to see it every single time. Because there's so much lore in G.I. Joe and Transformers alone that I forgot. I know most of the He-Man lore because I fucking love that. I know all the Smurfs lore by heart, so I don't have to really worry about that one too terribly much.
Of course you do.
But like I love just putting on the Flintstones, watching old Flintstones and Looney Tunes cartoons at times. I try to be more productive, so they just kind of be on the background. I can binge watch Seinfeld every day.
I remember one time I binge watched the Tales from the Crypt series, and I had the most fucked up nightmares.
See, he has all these weird ass dreams. I had a dream we moved to Florida. That's about the extent of my dream. You have a dream that you hire a handyman who's sleeping in our bed with a dog.
Yeah, that was crazy last night.
Dun-dun-dun. Like.
And the dog was perfectly okay. I was like, wow, she's not attacking you.
It's kind of like she was dead.
No, she was there in bed with him.
Dog? Well, she's just having a time today. She's like
me. Today we're just dragging ass.
Yeah, we wanted to film some shows. Because yesterday we were busy. We went to a... I'm going to do this TikTok video. Because the best part of that game was the sassy fat black kid. That was the best part of that basketball game yesterday. Because that kid had no fucks left to give.
But he was really good.
He was really good. But he was like, I ain't running down that damn field. I'm going to walk and throw that baseball.
It's not a field. It's a court.
Whatever. Anyways. So, yeah, we're going to binge watch some more TV shows. But I just think that a lot of TV these days is just kind of not geared towards adults. They're geared towards like the young adult audience. And it can work. It can not work.
You just said they're not geared toward adults, they're geared toward young adults.
Which is that whole weird, like, coming of age thing, like,
Oh, that I'm so tired of.
Like...
I'm not special. Oh, I am special. Like,
yeah,
it is the most obnoxious trope that they abuse the shit out of.
Yeah.
Like, if there were protective services for like, tropes, that one would be just in protective custody all the time. Because it's so fucking tired and obnoxious now.
Yeah. So that's how we handle it. We do watch some TV. We don't watch a lot of TV together. But the shows we do watch together, we're going to be reviewing. We got to talk about this week's 600 Pound Life because that was hilarious. We're going to do that on TikTok, y'all, because he was singing gospel to his food, which means he was singing to a false god, the god of food. His name is Hamburger Helper and Chef Boyardee.
That's 2 names.
Well, there's 3. There's the Holy Trinity. Hamburger Helper, Chef Boyardee, and who would be the third one? The Green Giant. There we go. The Holy Trinity of food gods.
Okay.
Oh, although for him it'd probably be Twinkie the Kid. The M&Ms. And... because he didn't eat very healthy. Colonel Sanders. Because he liked him some fried chicken. Anyways. I'll stop you. Okay. The Holy Trinity of food gods.
You'll never stop.
I will never stop. Alright, so yeah. Let us know what kind of shows you guys like to binge watch. What you watch, what you think we should watch. Because people always tell me we should watch a show. Which is how I discovered This Is Us. I discovered Righteous Gemstones on my own. I need to binge watch Adventure Time with you. Because that show was amazing.
I don't get it.
I only got about halfway through.
I watched the first 2 episodes and I was like, what are we doing here? What is this?
It's a post-apocalyptic world. It all ties together by the end of the series.
It's not funny.
Thank you guys for watching.
He's gonna go murder me.
Adventure Time is one of the greatest shows ever created in modern times.
Okay.
Just like and subscribe and share. Leave your comments on your thoughts on this episode so far. He doesn't understand things. He doesn't understand the brilliance of Adventure Time, or the Muppets, or fucking... Can you not hear that?
No. But again, I have a bad ringing in my ears at all times.
Anyways, we gotta wrap this up, y'all. Okay, we'll see you on the next episode of So I Married A Geek. I thought about something to talk about, but I already forgot what it was, so we're gonna pick one up.